excited! Hey guys, it is Kira and today is the 1st of December, so welcome to the first festive Vlogmasy vlog. Now before I jump into it, I thought I would just give an overview about what I'm going to be doing throughout December. Now the internet in my house is so bad. I didn't want to commit to doing Vlogmas officially in terms of posting a vlog every single day because I just don't think that the internet will be able to keep up to that. But instead, I'm going to be posting 2 vlogs every single week. So I will be vlogging every single day, but you'll get like 2 or 3 days in every single vlog. And there's going to be so much festive stuff, so much Christmassy stuff, so many great books, and I cannot wait. So I hope you are as excited about these Vlogmasy festive videos that are going to be coming out over the next few weeks as I am, because I fully cannot wait. I've been excited about this basically all year because I love Christmas so much. One thing that I'm going to be sharing with you every single day in my vlogs is this advent calendar. This is 24 days of tea from the brand Tea Pigs. I was so excited when I came across tea advent calendars this year, and Tea Pigs was great because theirs was marked as vegan. There was another one from T2 that looked really nice, but one of their teas wasn't vegan. It had egg white, I think, in it, so I didn't get that one, but this one is vegan and I'm so excited. So I'm going to be opening the advent calendar every single day in the vlog and then doing a tea taste test as well. I do also have a vegan chocolate advent calendar, but I thought that a tea one would be really fun as well because, as you all know, I'm just a non-stop tea drinking machine, so it just seemed like the obvious choice. Oh my god, it's beautiful! Oh, wow. So it's like, oh, it smells delicious. So we have this and then it kind of folds in. So without further ado, let's do number 1 and see what tea I'm going to be drinking today for the 1st of December. I'll try not to look until it's fully open. It looks so cute! Spiced winter red tea. I'm so excited. That sounds delicious. This is a naturally caffeine-free tea, and it is captured the best bits of winter in a cup: mulled wine and mistletoe, winter coats and rosy cheeks, log fires, happy cats and all movies on the telly. Tea and warming spices, a blend of orange peel, yep, cinnamon, cloves on a rooibos tea base, perfect on a crisp frosty tea or with brandy at bedtime. Drink responsibly. Well, I'm gonna have it on a crisp winter morning. Oh my god, let's go make this tea and kick off December on a high.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright.
Do not knock the camera over, you naughty cat. Oh, it just smells like Christmas in a cup. I hope it tastes like Christmas. Oh my god. I could not have imagined a better tea to start with. It's like subtly fruity, but also really spicy and warming because it's a rooibos tea, and that is just so delicious. Oh my god, I love Christmas teas. And with that being said, I'm gonna go and take this, watch an episode of Made in Chelsea with my breakfast, and then get started with my day.
These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew, This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Hey. Okay.
So, this morning you saw me do my tea advent calendar, but it wouldn't be Christmas without chocolate advent calendars, and Jay and I have quite a lot of them. So, we didn't buy these all ourselves, they did get bought some of them for us, and we just ended up with quite a collection. So, before we get into them, let's just talk through what we've got. Mine are obviously all vegan, and I have this one, which is a move-free advent calendar. It's like a standard chocolate one. I also bought myself this Tesco free from one. This was the first calendar I bought, and I bought this weeks ago because I was concerned about there not being any other vegan advent calendars, and then all of these other ones just fell into my life. So I've got this chocolate one, and then the one that I'm most excited about is this one from Morrison's, and it is a vegan truffle filled advent calendar, and it has 4 different flavoured truffles in. There is maple, salted caramel, chocolate and orange, and also, most excitingly, coffee. And this just sounds incredible. What have you got?
Okay, I've got the basic Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Classic.
If you live in the UK, you know this is
This
the
the
basic.
one.
Okay, next I've got quite a fancy Lindt advent calendar. Quite fancy. I can't remember what they come like. That looks like a little reindeer shape. We'll see what that's like. Next I've got a basic Malteser. I love Malteser. Basic Malteser. And then we have Malteser Prime, which is the big one. And I think, yeah, these are milk and white truffles.
So we've both got a truffle one.
We've both got
So
truffle.
obviously, yeah,
Truffle
I've got
kids.
the vegan ones, Jay has the regular ones, and we're going to open them all and have a wonderful chocolatey time. So, start with a basic one.
Yeah,
Oh no, wait, you've got one ahead
I've
of
got
me.
mine. I've got 40.
Okay, I've got one. Okay. Oh, it's got foil in. I love foily calendars. I had a vegan one a couple of years ago that had no foil in it, and that was really upsetting.
So mine says it's Christmas. It's the Christmas countdown. What does yours say?
Mine doesn't say anything. It has what looks like a telescope, and then this shape, which I have literally no idea what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
think mine's like a goofy reindeer.
Oh yeah, yours is a goofy reindeer.
Yours is that like a stick elephant?
It looks like some sort of weird sea creature. Maybe it is an elephant. I'm
What
struggling
calendar
to
is that
see move free. Struggling
they
to
just
figure
wait-
out what
We'll
shape
look on the
this
Move
is.
Free one and see what weird characters they've got on the front of it. That's often a good indicator.
I don't seem to see. Oh wait, yeah, there is an elephant. It's a festive elephant.
It's a festive elephant.
Okay, let's
obviously.
do that one.
No, I like to gather them all. You can eat your own, isn't it?
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
I'm on my limp one now.
I'm on my
Oh wait, you know what?
Tesco one.
I'll do my multi.
Okay.
I don't know what this
Okay, I
is.
found it. I beat you to it this time. Oh, and it's got foil again. What a score.
Mine don't have words this time.
Mine has a. Oh, that's quite a cute little box.
That is cute, actually.
And this one is Santa Claus.
That's a Christmas card.
Nice.
Alright. Do they do Christmas? Do they do advent calendars in America? No?
I think so.
I've never seen them. Okay.
I don't know.
Right, what are you doing now? Truffles. Right, I'll do truffle with
Truffles.
you and then I'll
Number one. I found it. I'm the winner.
yeah, I'll put some milk on. It is. There we
I
go.
hope this is coffee flavour.
Ooh. Ooh, look at this foil.
Oh, it's like a
Oh.
little.
Oh, it's
Ah.
paper like actual wrapping paper.
Wow.
And it's a milk truffle.
Hey.
Okay, I'll just look at my last one right quick.
Okay. Found it.
Yeah, I
little
knew it,
tiny
I knew it, I
reindeer.
knew it, I knew it. Little tiny reindeer.
Lovely. Right. Let's eat chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna have my move free one first.
Okay. Well, I just shoved them all in the last one time. Well, I'll shove these two.
Oh my god. Why does advent calendar chocolate taste so good? Just like advent calendar chocolate and Easter egg chocolate just superior. And
It
this
is
tastes
good.
better.
I do like Easter chocolate, but you're right, Calendar chocolate is good. Unless you go real cheap. Right, I'm doing this reindeer next. What are you having?
Going for a truffle.
Let me try and guess.
I think this one might be chocolate orange.
I
don't really smell
it
orangey
smells
though.
dark chocolate.
Alright, let's find out what truffle I've got for day one.
Yeah, I see that white stuff.
Chocolate orange. The taste of Christmas.
What's that? Oh, not a lot.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas, I only wanna be close to you.
So, day number 2 in the tea event calendar is a jasmine pearl green tea. The description on this one says, the leaves of this beautiful green tea from southern China are carefully hand-rolled into a precious pearl, then engulfed in fresh jasmine flowers. Leaving the tea to nestle amongst the flowers allows the natural floral scent to absorb into the tea, giving it a delicate, pure taste. I don't generally drink green tea, and it does definitely smell very floral, so I really don't have any idea what to expect, but give it a try. Excuse you. This is one of those teas that smells strong but tastes of almost nothing, so this one's just kind of like hot water, which is fine. But it's no spiced winter Christmas tea, that's all I'm saying. I actually kind of can't believe how sunny it is today. It is so bright and thankfully actually quite warm, because when you have a sunny winter day, it's hard to tell whether it's actually going to be warm sun or whether it's going to be the most freezing cold day ever. Yesterday was one of those days. It was freezing, but today thankfully is slightly warmer, and I'm also keeping even warmer thanks to this lovely hot chocolate. I have gone for a oat milk roasted hazelnut hot chocolate from Cafe Nero. Jay and I just went for a quick lunchtime coffee, and it is delightful. I do promise you that this is not just turning into a drinks review channel. This is still very much a booktube channel, but as I mentioned in one of my most recent vlogs, I am absolutely going out of my way to try every single vegan-friendly hot drink that I can get throughout this festive period. So between that and my advent calendars, there probably is going to be a slight increase in the amount that I'm talking about hot drinks, but I would definitely recommend this. The hazelnut flavour isn't super strong, so it's just like a generally kind of like nutty, warming hot chocolate, and it is lovely, so definitely recommend. And on the theme of still being a booktube channel, I promise, I have a reading update to share with you. As you saw yesterday, I had a few books that I was definitely going to be reading throughout December. I had this book, which is The Love Square by Laura Jane Williams. I also had The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and then also Expectation by Anna Hopes. No, Expectation by Anna Hope. Wow, my words. So those are the 4 books that I was like kind of thinking about reading, and I'm planning to try and read them all throughout December, but eventually I decided on The Love Square because this one just sounded like a really lovely, heartwarming and generally like fun story to kick off December with. The blurb of this book essentially describes that it is about our main character Penny, who is an unlucky in love character, and then suddenly all at once she meets not 1, not 2, but 3 potential suitors, men who she really likes and who also really like her, and she's left with this really difficult situation of figuring out what exactly to do. And I guess she is just as unlucky in that situation because although she has plenty of choice, she now has people that she doesn't want to hurt and very complicated situations. So I'm really intrigued to see where this one goes. I read the first couple of chapters yesterday evening before bed, and it kicks off just by introducing us to Penny as well as one of the potential love interests, and we kind of get a bit of an unlinear narrative in that it starts with her leaving one of these guys because she has to go out of the city and stay with her uncle in the countryside, and so we see that there's already some kind of like issues happening in one of these relationships, and she's having to leave someone that she really likes only 3 weeks after having met them, and then it jumps forward to the point where she actually has met this guy. And so I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of jump backs and forths and sort of crossovers between a lot of different timelines, but I'm really intrigued by it and so far liking it. It is a little bit cringy in some of the like descriptions and all of that kind of stuff, but kind of nothing that's unusual for a classic romance style book. But either way, I think it's going to be fun, and I'm hoping to read quite a bit of this one later on today. Yesterday evening I was editing, so I didn't have quite as much time for reading, but this evening I have very little to do except for maybe decorating the Christmas tree, and so I'm going to be focusing all of my attention on this book. Some people say that December 1st is the official start of the Christmas countdown, but in my opinion, this is the start of the official countdown. Whenever Zoe Suggs' first day of Vlogmas goes live, that just feels like the official start of Christmas to me, and I am so excited for Vlogmas Day 1!
Vlogmas is just going to be a little bit different this year, guys.
Well, I wasn't planning on filming myself properly opening advent calendars this evening because I didn't want to do the same thing literally every single day. However, I just opened the vegan truffle advent calendar, and today's one is a vegan white chocolate and coffee truffle. Now, before going vegan, I would always pick out the coffee or cappuccino or basically any coffee flavoured chocolate from a box of chocolates, especially if it was white chocolate, and I didn't know this one was going to be white chocolate, and I'm so excited, so I just wanted to do a quick little taste test. So without further ado, let's dig in. Oh my god. This is literally made Christmas, I swear to God.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above are smiling when.
So this one says it is a relaxing tea with valerian. It has a cute tiny rabbit on the package, and it says, what is special about this tea? Deep breathing, mindfulness, yoga, forest bathing, really. All great options to calm us down, but if time's not on your side, this tea is a great shortcut to that feeling of complete calm. Before you throw your phone out of the window, drink this relaxing blend of lemon balm, valerian and chamomile. Drink for centuries for its calming, stress-reducing properties. That sounds very, very nice, and also quite fitting because I literally just finished teaching my Thursday morning online yoga class. So not only do I get to do deep breathing, mindfulness and yoga, I also get a relaxing tea to top it off, which sounds wonderful. So I'm going to definitely go and make this now. Hopefully I enjoy it and it has more of a flavour than yesterday's tea, because let's be honest, that was a little bit disappointing.
I see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimney.
Day 3's tea has been acquired, and I was just talking to Jay on the phone. He's just at work this morning, and he came up with the most incredible idea slash segment that I'm going to be including in all of my vlogs going forward, especially throughout December, because I'm obviously tasting a tea every single day. But you all know I love tea so much, and I love to talk about my love of tea, and I think a lot of you share that same love as me. So I've decided that all of my tea tasting segments henceforth will be called Here's the Tea. So without further ado, here's the tea, let's taste it. Oh, that is really nice. It's got such a lovely, like, it's got a very, very delicate, like, sweet lemon scent. And then it's definitely a mild flavour, which I'd kind of expect from a calming tea, but it definitely has a lot more flavour than yesterday's one. It's kind of a combination between an earthy, kind of just like gentle flavour that I can't really put my finger on exactly what it tastes like, but I'm guessing that's the chamomile, and then the really nice like lemon balm, which is so delicious. I'm a big fan of this one, so definitely this is coming in second because day 1 so far has just been so good, because I love anything Christmas flavour. Day 2 is just such a write-off, but this one, calming valerian tea, definitely a winner, and I would absolutely buy this one because it's really tasty.
And the candles have a certain glow, a secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in the snow. Oh, what a gift to be given. How lucky can this old heart be? And I fall in.
So it's a little little while later now, so I have one final reading update for you from the Love Square. I'm now on page 152, so I'm officially halfway into this book, and I realised that although I've kind of been talking about my opinion of the writing style and of the book in general, I haven't really given you that much information about the book and the characters. So I think I mentioned that we're following a woman called Penny who is unlucky in love, and Penny's general life circumstances are a little bit complicated. She is very unlucky in love, particularly because she was diagnosed with cancer, I think 5 years ago at the point that the book happened, and her long-term boyfriend at the time left her at the time that she was diagnosed with cancer, and then obviously she dealt with the recovery process, lots of health issues, and then just hasn't really had much like romantic luck ever since. And then aside from that, she also has some complicated family things going on, in the sense that her mum sadly passed away also from cancer when she was a lot younger. So then herself and her sister were raised by an uncle who they're really, really close with. But there's another bit of tension there because Penny is a chef. She has a little cafe in London that she absolutely loves, but her uncle owns a pub outside of London, I think it's in Derbyshire or something like that, and he wants Penny to come up and take over the pub from him because he's getting too old to manage it properly, and he wants her to be the chef and the manager at the pub. But Penny doesn't want that, but then is kind of feeling the guilt of wanting to like pay back for her uncle being such a great figure in her life, and kind of she feels like a little bit of an obligation, but it doesn't really fit in with her own life plans. And so those are kind of like the complicated circumstances that are underlying Penny's entire existence. And then of course we have this complicated situation of her having 3 different love interests all at once. Now at the point that I'm at, page 152, we have fully met and become acquainted with one of the love interests, and then I believe we've just met a second one, but it isn't like officially a love interest yet, but I'm pretty sure that is where it's going. And honestly, I'm just feeling a little bit frustrated with this book because the first romance seemed like very viable, it was interesting, the guy Francesco seemed really nice, they seemed like such a good match, and of course the author Laura Jane Williams clearly had this idea in mind, which meant that that first relationship was always destined to fail, or at least to be put on hiatus, and it just felt like a really unnecessary decision that Penny was making to like terminate or stop this relationship. It just seemed very self-sabotaging and didn't really make sense in my opinion, and it just felt a little bit too like forced for the purposes of matching up to the narrative that the book was wanting to tell. And so I know that's kind of what happens in all books, but there are some books that are complicated and you feel like you are just being taken on a journey, and there are other books that feel complicated for the sake of being complicated, and this one feels like one of them. Now I'm not making too many like rash judgments, I'm still enjoying it enough to want to continue reading, but it definitely isn't my favourite romance. So that is where I'm at with The Love Square, and I also have a couple of other books to talk to you about because I've just had a couple of books delivered today and I'm so excited about them both, so I thought that I would do a very small book haul. So the first one is actually quite a like snap buy, and that was We Went to the Woods by Kate Dolan Leach. And this one is one that I saw on Zoe Delaney's vlog that she put up last week, and I think she said that she was recommended it by Kat from Paperback Dreams, both of whom have great reading taste, so I was really excited about it. But in particular, it was the comparison that Zoe drew from this book to 2 books that I really enjoyed reading this year. One was The Immortalists, which is so good, was recommended to me by M from A Little Writer M, and it was incredible. And the second one is The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and then on the back of this book it says, it's incredibly compelling. The Secret History, which is great, meets The Beach, which I haven't read but I love the film, with a generous dash of The Great Gatsby. And if that doesn't sound like a great book, I don't know what does. It basically seems like a post-apocalyptic style book, which is kind of like following 5 disillusioned 20-somethings who make a bold decision to gather in upstate New York to transform an abandoned farm into an idyllic, self-sustaining compound called the Homestead. Have a feeling that it probably won't be idyllic for long, and I think it's going to be very interesting. So I'm really intrigued to see like how all of those various comparisons to so many other incredible books kind of come out, in what ways they're similar, but I'm really excited to read this one. Then the other book that I picked up was These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, which is one of the 2 group books for the Dark Academics book club this month. Because it is December, we decided to pick 2 books and we're doing something special for December. So of course, These Violent Delights is one of the books, and then the other book is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And like I said, we're doing something special, so as well as reading those 2 group books, we are also hosting a Dark Academics holiday readathon. We did one of these back in October for Halloween, and we thought that we just had to do one again for Christmas because it's Christmas, obviously. And so, as always, the wonderfully talented Carolyn, one of the hosts of this book club along with me, is so talented at illustration, and she has designed this beautiful bingo board of holiday reading prompts. So I will quickly go over them now, just so that you are fully prepped for the readathon. So the first one, given that one of the books we're reading is A Christmas Carol, is to watch an adaptation of A Christmas Carol. There are so many out there, but my personal recommendation and absolute favourite is The Muppets Christmas Carol. It's just so good. Next up, this is all about just getting cosy and having a wonderful time for the holiday period. So reread an old favourite. One book that I try to reread every Christmas is The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which isn't Christmassy at all, but I just love it at this time of year. Next up, we have to make a gingerbread house. Can be big, small, or somewhere in between. I'm personally going to try and make a gingerbread gothic mansion, but that might be slightly ambitious. Then we have to watch a festive film. That can be absolutely anything that feels festive to you, whether it's like a proper Christmas film or just something cozy and festive feeling. Then of course we have to read the 2 group books that I just mentioned. Read a book with romance in it, which I guess I'm definitely ticking off with The Love Square. Then we have to read whilst drinking a festive and delicious and cosy hot beverage, which I will be doing pretty much all month, so I'm definitely going to tick this one off. Next up, we have to wear pyjamas for the live show. The official date for the live show is still to be announced. I think it's going to be the 27th of December at the usual time, 7 p.m. British time or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, just because Christmas is such a busy time, we haven't officially decided that yet, but it will be announced closer to the time once we have an official date. And then the final book, the final prompt is to read a book with snow in the title or snow on the cover. So those are the holiday prompts for the Dark Academics Holiday Readathon, and I'm so excited to dive into it. It is just a month-long readathon, so you don't have to do it in any like particular order or do them all at once. You can just kind of spread those prompts out throughout the month, but especially for the gingerbread one, I would love to see any images of gingerbread houses you create, because I just think gingerbread houses are so incredible. So without further ado, I think I've probably rambled on enough. I hope you have enjoyed these first 3 days of Vlogmas, especially the Here's the Tea segment. I'm so excited about that tea advent calendar. It is definitely my favourite part of December. It's just so much fun and I'm loving it. I'd love to know if you've had a specific advent calendar, if you're just like a classic chocolate person, or if you have a particularly special one as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I will of course see you next time with the next few days of Vlogmas.